Consistency and content are key. I mean, every day, and I mean 20 to 40 pieces of content. So I think I've literally been slacking for like a week, maybe a week and a half now on the film stuff. I wouldn't say exactly slacking, but let me explain. The last week or 2 weeks or whatever, I've been really crushing the amount of creative content I've been distributing, putting out on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and everywhere else that I do social. But with that, it's actually created a slide in actually creating original content that maybe you don't notice because so much micro content's going out. But if you look at my YouTube channel, the last, I don't know, I've probably produced 2 current films in the last week, and when I'm typically used to doing like 6, so it's a pretty big decline. I aim to fix that. A couple things. If you haven't really noticed, probably haven't, I've probably missed about 4 days on the vlog. I don't know if it's been more. I don't think it's been more than that. I've been shooting every day, but as far as getting a film up, I've been working on the DJI Mavic Mini video, and I got a lot of time to do that last night in Starbucks, and I'm really excited to release that tomorrow. So back to the grind. So how do I aim to fix this creative conundrum that I find myself in every few weeks? I don't think there's a specific one thing that I can do, but I do know that each time I go through these waves, I've learned to get more and more creative and learned to get more and more like productive or proactive with what I'm aiming to do. So I'm planning to ride this wave, me creating this film, this segment, when I'd rather just be watching YouTube is, I guess, that way. Okay, I'm super committed to actually making a full film today. Let's go. We got 3 projects that we're working on, Energetic Wellness, Natural Pathways, and Sovereign Elements. You guys are awesome. A lot has happened in the last few weeks, most of it for the good. I've been getting up.
He's taking those wood planks off King's bed.
Oh my God, he's gonna fall through. Yeah. All right, plan is to take the boys to Nana's, possibly get a king-size mattress. That's oh, been wanting that for a long time. Really, Laura's been wanting that for a way long time. And then Five Guys and Breakout. Let's do it. So today was a good bit of fun, I guess, for Eden. He had a, we, I guess as a whole, the family, we had our first like kid birthday party we went to like for his class. I don't think I said that correctly, but I don't know, it's crazy. I remember when I was a kid and, you know, I wanted a whole bunch of people to show up at my birthday party and no one did, except my childhood crush, Christina. See, typically when you go hard at one thing, whatever else that you were going hard at has to slow down a little bit so it makes up room to kind of do what you were doing. So I've been really working it crazy hard on content distribution, and I've got it down pat. So now it's time to ease off just a smidge so these films can thrive. Just made it to the bowling alley. Let's do this. If this seems a bit disjointed or janky or whatever, probably because it is. I think that the only way that us creators can get out of spots that drive us nuts, and to everyone else it doesn't seem like a big deal, it's just like a regular whatever, it's not a big deal at all, but for us creators, oh man, it won't stop. It's like having that idea in your head, and until you do something with it, everything is just at a standstill. But when you're a parent, nothing is at a standstill. So I've been dealing with that kind of force of like wanting to create more films, getting all the creative content out and doing a good job at that, getting awesome, like doing awesome with creative work for clients, doing a great job at work. So technically it's like only like a little small smidge of whatever that's the kids. 1 second. Like technically it's not even like a big deal. You guys don't notice. You've probably actually noticed more content out of me. I'm really winning in the net. But personally, as my own creative force, like I gotta meet what makes me happy and meet my goals. And for me, that's continuously creating new content, fresh content that is, I don't know, creative. I've also gotten too comfortable with the 10 to 18 mil. I'm used to like actually you guys being able to see the shape of my head. With this guy, you know, it can be a little bit rounded sometimes, and I don't mind, but it's nice to have like an accurate display of my head when, you know, sometimes. See, look at my head. Isn't it like a little bit more rounded than what the... Maybe I'm just crazy. That this helps. It's more important for me, but I do know that other creators go through the same stuff that I go through every single couple weeks. The one thing that you should look at and think about to yourself is like, what have I really accomplished over this last month? And it makes like this small little moment that you're going through that much smaller, because you realize that the creative work you've been putting forth is probably vast. Like in this whole scheme of things, the amount of work that I've put out in the past month, that's dope. And not only the amount of work, it's the amount of people that I've touched and that have enjoyed my stuff. Oh, hey, look at this. So this is the not first poster, but one of the most strongest posters that I made back once upon a long time ago. None of the pricing stuff is actually accurate anymore. None of this stuff is real phone number, whatever. But listen to this. I'm gonna read it out loud to you. You ready? Here it is. This is probably one of the best messages and like taking everything I had in my mind into something that really reached you. This is so long ago, but I read it the other day. I was like, fuck. Here we go. Ready? Dead End stops here. Build a legacy you and your family will be proud of for generations. Be the boss on a global scale and run your business how you want. All the overtime you've been putting in, you deserve it. We'll help you keep your customers coming back with the quarterly promotions the next corporation would pay millions for. Enterprise quality for the cost of your cell phone bill. Definitely not accurate anymore. No matter if you want to start something on the side or ready to be the next Steve Jobs, StartRight's on your side. Geniuses are always outcast until it's conventional. This moment is for you and everyone that said you couldn't. That, oh man, that's freaking powerful. Everything with this is true except for a cell phone bill for the cost of something a good bit more, but this was back and back. And check the headline. The headline is your business, local, global, and promoted. Still the same stuff that I do. And the design, look, it's still relevant. I love this thing. It's perfect. Anyways, if you resonate with that, websites are the worst. Go to heywillmosley.com to get a quote. Ding! So what's like the synopsis here? Like, if you're a creator and you're struggling with finding motivation, if you're struggling with doing something really, really good and then all of a sudden you stop doing it, now it's really hard to start back up. The only thing that I can mention that's helped me every single time is gritting my teeth and creating a film like this. A-roll, taking the footage I already have, I don't even know if there's a story there, and just making something out of it. And yes, this film will probably be not super good. Hey, look, I'm still going. I'm still spinning. Spin the chair. Look. And then the next one's gonna be better. And the next one's gonna be better and better and better and better until you drop off again. And then you do it again. I don't know. It's like climbing some steps and going down the hill or whatever. Are you still here? Are you still listening to me talk and spin and I'm getting dizzy and... Just finished food shopping. Birthday party was So here goes the thing. Here's what I want to say. Even though this is probably a long ramble of 14 minutes or something, me talking to this camera right now, I started off like might have not seemed that way, but it was that way for me. And all of a sudden, my creative energy is flowing through this thing as I'm thinking of different ideas and different things to talk about, which who knows if this whole film's a mess, but I want to capture the process of what it feels like or what it's like to be a creative who goes through something, and then maybe there's something that comes out on the other end. I didn't really think that I'd have this burst right this second, but I did. And I'm really happy for it. Also, another thing, check this out. If you were ever, I don't know why that's there. I used to do, not you. Let's pull you down. So I did paintings and stuff like that in Mr. Tame's class. I think I've talked about this. But here goes something really cool on the back that you may have never known about all of my art. Each one has like a little writing of like when, what, da-da-da on the back of this. This one specifically was Art for AP, William Mosley III, watercolor on watercolor paper, March 2007, Flowers Blossoming Through a Blue Sky is the name of the painting. This is a 16 by 20. My signature's on it. And then this is an Art for AP Portfolio Concentration Landscapes. 10 of 12. Didn't know that about me, did you? Maybe you did. Anyways, so this whole ramble, this whole chalk, if you're still here, I'm super happy that you stuck with me. I'm super happy that I stuck with myself. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and catch you on the next one. The next one's gonna be probably 10 times better. Who knows, maybe not. But this is how us creatives roll. Catch you on the next one. Bye.